Hello all, I am Dr. M. Laxmidevi, Associate Professor in the Department of CSCDS at Institute of Aeronautical Engineering. In this video lecture, we will learn about input-output functions in C, that is part 2. Apart from that, that is in the input-output functions, here we will learn about unformatted input-output functions. So apart from that, we will also learn about escape sequences which are used in printf statements. So coming to input-output functions in C, in the previous video lecture titled Input-Output Functions in C Part 1, so there we have discussed about formatted functions. Formatted functions. So these functions are, in formatted functions we have two types, input functions and output functions. So in the category of input function, we have seen scanf function, and in the category of output function, we have seen printf function. So formatted functions are used. So the name has come from, why? Because, so we say it as formatted functions. Why? Because we can format the output or in a structured way as per the requirement of the user. So that is why these functions are called as formatted functions. So in the input functions, so these input and output functions, they are used for reading. The input functions are used to read the data, values, whereas output functions are used to write or display the data values or result, you can say, or result. So input functions, they read the data values from standard input device such as keyboard, and output functions, they display the data values or the result to the standard output device such as screen, monitor, etc. So in the category of scanf function, so in scanf, so there are two ways in which we can take the input from the user, or the program can take input from the user. The first method is static initialization. While writing the program itself, the values can be read into the variables, or values can be stored into the variables. Next, another method is by using scanf function. So these functions, these are the link between the user and terminals. Input and output functions, they serve as the link between user and terminals. So in the category of input and output functions, so there we have formatted input-output functions. So input or output can be formatted as per the requirement of the user. So why formatting is required means readability of the program will increase. So all these functions, they are defined in stdio.h header file. So we cannot format the output with the help of unformatted functions. So in this video lecture, we will discuss in detail about unformatted input-output functions. So in the category of formatted functions, we have seen printf and scanf function. So here we will discuss about unformatted functions. So these formatted functions, so they can read and display data type, values of any data type, but these are used only for character data type. So that is the main difference. So when we are using printf and scanf statements, so they follow the combination of characters called escape sequences. So in the output function, printf function, we can use escape sequences. So these escape sequences are nothing but a backslash and then followed by any character. So this is called as escape sequence. So there is a list of escape sequences which are available in C to make the readability of the program easier. So these are nothing but special characters starting with backslash. So escape sequence is nothing but a sequence of characters which is used for formatting the output in a structured manner. So it is possible to format the output or to present the output in a structured manner by means of using escape sequences. So each of the escape sequence is denoted by a backslash symbol. So this symbol. So let us understand escape sequences with the help of programs. So these are two programs. So in the first program, what we have done is we have used two printf statements. In the first line, we are printing IARE. So output of this program is IARE. After that, hello will be printed. So there will not be any space here. So immediately after IARE, hello will be printed. So from this, we can say that the output is not presented here in a structured manner. But by using escape sequences, so here in this program, we have used first line is same, but the second printf statement is changed in the way that we have introduced an escape sequence here, \n. So with the help of this \n, now the output of the program will be IARE and then hello will be printed. Now with this, we can say that the output is presented in a structured manner to the user. So because of this \n or escape sequence, the combination of backslash along with the character, this is called as escape sequence. So in C, we have number of escape sequences. So there are different types of escape sequences. So that we'll see in the coming slides. So here the compiler will interpret the character n as an escape sequence because the character n is preceded by a backslash. So these are the different types of escape sequences which are available in C language. So \n, it is used for new line and it has corresponding ASCII value also. The ASCII value is 10. Next to \b, that stands for backspace, ASCII value is 8. Then \f, it is used for form feed, the ASCII value is 12. Then single quote, so this is for single quote, the ASCII value of this is 39. And then backslash, again we have a backslash symbol here, the ASCII value is 92. \0, null, the ASCII value is 0. Next to \t, horizontal tab, ASCII value is 9 here. \r, this is carriage return, the ASCII value is 13. \a, it stands for alert and ASCII value is 7. \double quotes, ASCII value is 34. \v, vertical tab, ASCII value is 11. And question mark, so this stands for question mark and the ASCII value is 63. Now let us see what is the use of each of the escape sequence. So when we use them in the program. So \n, it represents new line. It is used to print a new line. So that means, suppose we are in the printf statement, we are using a \n. So we have seen this with the help of example. So the cursor will be here. Whenever the program sees \n character in the printf statement, so immediately the cursor will move to the next line. So that means, and after that, whatever the statements are there after the in the printf statement, those statements will be printed. Next to backspace, backspace is used for introducing a backspace in the program. Then form feed, it is used for form feed. Next to single quotes, it is used for displaying a single quotation mark on the screen. Suppose we want to, so in the output we want to display single quotes. So that can be done with the help of this escape sequence. Next to \, it is used for inserting a \/ character in the text. Suppose in the text we want to insert \/ character, so that can be done by using \/ escape sequence. Next is null. It is used to represent a null character. Next to horizontal tab, so it is used to print a horizontal tab. Suppose in the program, if you want to give a space between two strings, so that can be done with the help of horizontal tab. Next is carriage return. So use of carriage return is, so it is used for inserting a carriage return in the text at this point. So wherever in the program we have this carriage return escape sequence, so from this point the cursor will return to the starting of the printf statement. So after that, whatever is written after here, so that will come in, that will be printed. Next to alert, it is used for alarm and beep. Next to double quotes, it is used for displaying a double quotation mark on the screen. Then vertical tab, it is used for vertical tab. Then question mark, it is mainly used for displaying a question mark on the screen. So when we want to insert question mark on the screen, so for that purpose we use this question mark. So let us illustrate or let us understand the use of these escape sequences with the help of programs. So first program, so IARE, first printf. So we have used three printf statements here. So as we know that in order to use this printf function, so we need to include this header file. So therefore for each program you need to include this header file. So that is mandatory. So only then we can use this printf functions. So in the printf function, we have seen in the last class the syntax for printf. So here we have the control string followed by the list of arguments, argument 1, argument 2 and etc. up to so on. After that at the end we have a semicolon. Or in the printf, so here control string refers to format string. Control string means format string. So it consists of a conversion symbol followed by character. So this character, it depends upon the data type to which these arguments belong to. So we have to say use format. This is also called as format specifier. So these are also called as format specifiers. So in the printf statement, we can use in the double quotes sequence of characters also or array of characters also. Suppose we are using string here. So this string will be printed as it is on the screen. So this string will be printed as it is on the screen. So here in the printf statement, so we have written in double quotes IARE. So the output of this will be IARE. After that the cursor will be here. But here in the printf statement we have introduced an escape sequence. So because of this, the cursor will move to the next line and from there onwards this hello will be printed. So this will be the output of this program. So the other way to do this is printf IARE \n. After that you can write printf hello. So in this way also we'll get the same output. Next is horizontal tab. So horizontal tab is used to introduce a horizontal tab in the text. So here in the printf statement, so without the horizontal tab, so if you write printf IARE hello, so output of this will be IARE hello. So here you can see that the readability, the output is not presented in a structured manner. So in order to present the output in a structured manner, so what we do is here after IARE, we have to introduce some spaces. So that is done with the help of this \t. So this is an escape sequence T. After that, so \t, it introduces space in the program, space in the text here. So output of this will be IARE hello. So this is the output. Next, this is an illustration. So this program is an illustration of backspace escape sequence. So backspace \b. \b is used to indicate backspace. So in the printf statement we have used /b \b. So output of this will be IAR hello. So what this \b will do is, so it will move, because of this the cursor will move one space before, not line, sorry, the cursor will move one space before. So without this the output will be IARE hello. So when we introduce backspace, the output will be IAR hello. So if you write in the printf statement IARE, if you introduce this backspace 2 times in the printf statement, so output of this will be IA. So if the cursor will move 2 spaces before. So IAR, after that hello will be printed. So this will be the output. IA hello. So this is the output when we introduce only one backspace char escape sequence, and this will be the output when we introduce two escape sequences. So that is /b, \b. Next is carriage return. So carriage return, what it does is, so in the printf statement, we have used a carriage return escape sequence. So output of this without carriage return will be IARE, hello. So when we introduce \r here, so output of this will be, so here immediately after it will not print IARE, so it will print hello. So why? Because carriage return, whenever the compiler encounters \r, the cursor will move to the starting of the line, and from there whatever is followed, so whatever is followed after this \r, that will be printed here. So that's why hello will be printed. So output of this program will be hello. IARE will not be printed. The next, audible bell. So audible bell. So this is a simple program to understand the use of escape sequence \a. So here in the printf statement we have used IARE, then audible bell escape sequence, that is \a. So by using this, the output of this will be IARE will be printed, and after that a beep sound will be heard. Next is single quotation. Single quotation is denoted by / and then single quotes. So this is a program. Suppose we want on the screen, so this should be the output. This should be displayed on the screen. So for that we use printf statement, and whatever string we need to print, so that should be in double quotes, and then IARE should be there. So in order to display the single quotes, we need to use / single quote. Similarly here also / single quote. So therefore, because of this, the output of this statement will be in single quotes, IARE will be printed. So this is the output of this program. Next one is double quotation. So double quotation is denoted by / and then double quotes. So this is a program to illustrate. Suppose we want to display IARE in double quotes. So that you can do by using printf, by introducing this double quote escape sequence in the program. So double quotes IARE, and then again, because here also we need to insert again display double quotes, and then semicolon. So this program or this printf statement will display IARE in double quotes. Next is question mark. Similarly, question mark can be displayed on the screen by using / question mark. So in the printf statement, so this can be done in order to print IARE question mark. So this can be done by using the printf statement IARE. Then in order to print this question mark, so we have to use / question mark in this way. So this will be the output of this program. So this program illustrates the use of the escape sequence question mark. Next is /. So suppose we want to, in order to get this as the output, we need to write in the printf statement IARE. After that, in order to display this /, we need to use the escape sequence / and then again /, so that the output will be IARE and then /. Then null value. So this program, what it will do is, so here in the printf statement we have used a null value or null escape sequence here. So this introduces null value in the text. So output of this will be null. So we will not be able to get any output on the screen. So whatever is there after that, so that will not be printed. So but if you write this printf statement in this way, welcome, after that 0, this is 0. So the output welcome will be printed. So after that, null value will be introduced. Next, so this is a simple program which illustrates some of the escape sequences which we have listed now or which we have seen now. So where we have declared A, B, C and D, 4 variables belonging to integer data type. So value of A is equal to 1. So here we have used, so while 1 is assigned to A, 1 is assigned to A. So without using scanf function, so value of A is equal to 1. So that is done with the help of assignment operator. Next, similarly, we have assigned a value of 2 is equal to 2 to B, variable B. Next, C is equal to 3. Similarly, D is equal to 4. Since D is equal to C plus 1, C is already 3. So D will be equal to 4 plus 3 plus 1, that is 4. So in the printf statement, we have used these escape sequences. So these are the different escape sequences which are there in the printf statement. So we can understand, or we can predict the output of this. First, we'll see what is the output of this printf statement. First printf statement. So here we have a backslash T. So backslash T introduces horizontal tab in the text. So horizontal tab means as soon as the program is executed, so cursor will move there will be some spaces introduced in the text. After that, the value of A will be printed. So A is equal to, the format specifier here is %D. So for this, the corresponding value is stored in the variable A. So A will be equal to 1. Now immediately after this, backslash N is introduced here. So because of this, the cursor will move to the next line. Now the value of B will be printed. So B is equal to %D means the corresponding value is stored in the variable B. So B is equal to 2 now. So after that, there is no new line escape sequence here. So because of this, so here itself, whatever the statements are there, those will be printed here. So after that, we have used single quotation, single quotes here. So backslash single quotes means single quotes will be introduced. So C value will be printed. C is equal to, C value is C. What is C here? C is equal to 3. Again, we have single quotes. So this will be the output of the first line, and so this printf statement, output of this printf statement will be these two. Next, coming to this printf statement. So here, so after this, the cursor will move to the next line. So whatever is there, that will be printed now. So because here we have next line escape sequence. Next, backspace. So backspace, it will move backspace. That is starting of the line it will be. So cursor will be at the starting of the line. After that, there are 3 asterisk symbol. Next is slash D. So D will be printed as it is. So D is equal to, value of this will be equal to 4. So D is equal to 4. After that, so these two symbols will be printed as it is. Next, again, there is a new line escape sequence in the printf statement. So cursor will move here to the next line. So this will be the output of this one. Next, after that, how many asterisk symbols are there? So those will be printed. So these are the different, so how many are there? So those all will be printed here. Now see here, so in the same line, so cursor after printing all this, so you can count them and same count will appear here also. So after that, after printing all the asterisk symbol, so cursor will come to the end of this. But here in the next printf statement, what is given here, we have introduced a backslash R. So backslash R is nothing but carriage return. So whenever the compiler sees carriage return, cursor will move to the starting of the line. So starting of the line will be here. So this will, so all these symbols will be replaced by this text. Now A is equal to, so A is equal to %D, that means corresponding value is 1. There is some space, B is equal to %D. So %D corresponding value is B. So B is equal to 2 now. So after that, whatever, how many asterisk symbol are there, so those will be printed. So here in this, till then, so output of these two lines will be, here you can easily see here. So this is the output of these two lines. So A is equal to 1. There is some space here. So therefore some space is introduced here. So B is equal to 2. After that, so now you can see that this printf statement replaces this printf statement. So after that, whatever asterisk symbol are there, those will be printed. So in this way, we can understand the use of different escape sequences in C program. So thus we have seen that escape sequences, they increase, the output of the program is presented in a more structured manner by using these escape sequences. Now there are other functions, unformatted functions. So for taking the input, so in order to read the data, and in order to display the results, so there are unformatted functions also. So these unformatted functions are, and that too they work only with character data type, character or string type. Character or string is nothing but array of characters. So in this way, these are the different functions which are there to read the character data type and to display the character data type. So get ch, get che, get char, and gets. So all these are used to read. So these three are used to read character data type, whereas this function reads a string. Next here, put ch and put char. So these are used to display character data type on the screen, and this displays the string on the screen, puts function. Now let us understand each one in detail. So getChar function, what it does is it reads character type data from standard input device. So that standard input device is keyboard. So it is defined in stdio.h header file. So in order to make use of this function, so we need to include stdio.h header file in our program. So starting line of the program should be, so this line you have to include stdio.h. Next syntax for this is, so in order to use this function, getChar function, this is the syntax. Variable name, so is equal to getChar function, followed by semicolon. So example, so char ch, so here we have defined a data type. Here we have defined a variable which will hold character data type, or which will store character type data, and this ch value is assigned. So getChar function we have used. So whatever the output of this, whatever the return type of this function is, so that is assigned to ch. So that is assigned to the variable ch. Now this is a simple program which illustrates the use of getChar function. So in order to use this function, as you can see here, so there are no arguments available. No arguments are required here. So here arguments are not required in order to make use of this function. So we have declared a variable ch belonging to character type. So it will store character type data. So whenever we are using this, so after this ch is equal to getChar function. So what it will do is, so it will read a character type data from the user, and that value, that character data type will be stored in the ch. Suppose on the keyboard we press M. So M will be stored in ch. Now ch is equal to M now. So value of M will be stored in ch variable, and that M variable will be displayed on the that character M will be displayed on the screen. So immediately after that, when we press enter, so there are no statements after this, so the program will come to an end. Next is putChar function. So putChar function, what it does is it will display the character type data to the output device, that is the screen or monitor. So it is used to print one character at a time. So this also is defined in stdio.h header file. Syntax to use this putChar function is putChar, and then inside this, so there are arguments required for this function. So whatever variable name you have given, so that variable name, whatever variable name is there, so that variable name you need to give as the argument here. So in order to use this putChar function, so this is a simple program. So here we have declared a variable belonging associate, where we have declared a variable belonging to character data type. After that, with the help of this getChar function, we assign some value to this ch. Suppose ch is equal to M we are pressing, so that M is displayed on the screen. So whatever this function reads, so that is displayed on the screen. After that, with the help of this putchar function, we are displaying the value of ch. So in ch, the value of m is there. So therefore, m is displayed again on the screen. So output of this is, so when the control is transferred here to this line, so this m will be displayed. Whatever key you are pressing on the keyboard, so that will be displayed here. Whatever character you are pressing on the keyboard, so that will be displayed here. And the output of this will be, and when the control is transferred to putchar function, so same character what we have entered, so that will be displayed here. So this is the illustration of getchar and putchar function. Since after this, so there are no statements written in the program, so program will come to an end. Next, getch, getche and putch. So these two are input functions and this is an output function. So this also takes character type data and this displays character type data. So there is a difference between these two is, so there is a difference between these two and there are similarities between these two. So that we'll understand here. So these functions both are used to read character data from the keyboard. So it is similar to getchar only. But here both the functions don't need a return key pressed to terminate the reading of the character. So as soon as we press some key on the keyboard, so control is transferred to the next line of the program. So let us illustrate it with the help of one program. So here character entered will itself terminate the reading. So no need to write, here the program will not wait for the user to press the enter key or new line character. So it will terminate as soon as this function is executed. So in case of getch, character entered is not displayed or echoed on the screen. So this is the difference between getch and getche. So E means echo here. So here getch, the character entered is not displayed or echoed on the screen, whereas in getche, the character is echoed or displayed on the screen. So this is defined in conio.h. So in order to make use of these two functions, these three functions, we have to include the header file #include conio.h. Now let us see the syntax for these two functions, getch and getche. So it is similar to getchar function only. So variable name is equal to getch. So this is a function, after that semicolon. So this is for getch. Syntax for getche is also same, variable name is equal to getche function. So here typed character is not echoed on the screen, whereas in case of this function, the typed character is echoed on the screen. Let us see or illustrate it with the help of a simple program. In the first program, we have taken only getch. In this program, getch is used, and in the second program, getche is used here to read the character data. So here, as soon as the control, here also we have used, here we have initialized a variable belonging to character type, so ch. So next after this, the control is transferred to the next line. So as soon as the program comes here, so it receives, the user need to enter some character data type. So when the user presses some key on the keyboard, so immediately the control is transferred to the next line, and since on the next line there are no statements to be executed, so therefore the program will come to an end. So therefore we will not get any output on the screen here. So whatever input we are giving, whatever the user is giving the input here, so that is not displayed on the screen. So that is what written here. Typed character is not echoed on the screen. Next, in this function, in this program, we have made use of getche function. So this also reads character data type from the user. But you can see here the output of this program is, so whatever character the user is entering, that is echoed on the screen. Immediately the control is transferred to the next line. So since on the next line we don't have any statements written, so therefore the program will come to an end. So here suppose the user is entering M here, so that M will be displayed, but immediately without pressing any enter key, so program will come to an end. So that is a major difference between getch and getche. So in getch, whatever the input is, whatever the character type is given as input, so that will not be displayed on the screen. Whereas in this case, it will be displayed on the screen. And in both the cases, the similarity is as soon as we press or the user enters some character with the help of the keyboard, so control is automatically transferred to the next line. So that is not the case with a getchar function. Next is putch function. So this function outputs a character stored in the memory on the screen. It is defined in conio.h header file. So this function is also defined in conio.h header file. Syntax for this is putch and then variable name. So variable name is the argument here. So these are the arguments. So we can understand it with the help of one program here. So we have declared a variable ch belonging to character data type. After that, with the help of this line, with the help of getche function, with the help of this function, it reads a character data type to ch. Suppose the user is entering m here, so that value will be displayed because we have seen that getche, which is e is not, e, the whatever character is typed, so that is displayed or echoed on the screen. Next, after that, without waiting for the enter key to be pressed by the user, control is automatically transferred here. So now we have used putch. So putch inside this, so value of ch is the argument here. So ch will be displayed. So same value will be displayed here. Ch we have entered as m. Same will be displayed. After that, there are no statements to be executed. So control will be, the program will come to an end. So that's why this will be the output of this program. Next is gets and puts functions. So these are defined in stdio.h header file. Next is gets function. It is used to read a set of characters. So set of characters or array of characters you can say, that is string from the keyboard. So it is defined in stdio.h header file. We'll see. Next is puts function. Puts function is, it is also similar to printf function. So here puts function is used to print the string on the console, which is previously read by using gets or scanf function. This is also defined in stdio.h header file. So this is a program which makes use of gets and puts function. So we have declared an array. We have declared an array str. The name of the array is str and the maximum length of the array is 10. So all the elements of this array, they belong to character data type. So it is nothing but a string. So in order to take the input or in order to read the string values, in order to read the string, we can make use of gets function. Gets and then the name of the array. The name of the array is str here, followed by semicolon. Next, puts function. Here also, both gets and puts function, they accept the arguments. So there are arguments to be placed here inside the function. So puts str. So it will display the string whatever is received by this gets function. Next, so when the program control is transferred here, suppose we enter class. So class is given as the input. So this is a string. So with the help of this puts function, same, this is printed. So same string is printed here, whatever we have given as the input. So this is the input which the program takes with the help of gets function. And here we have the arguments. So in this way, we have seen escape sequences and also unformatted input-output functions. So in escape sequences, the use of escape sequences in C program is to increase the readability of the program output. So the output of the program can be presented in a more structured way because of escape sequences. And then after that, we have also seen unformatted input-output functions. So unformatted input-output functions, they work only for character data type and string data type. So they are not applicable for any of the data types, whereas formatted functions, they are used for all of the data types which are available. So that can be primary, derived or user-defined data types. So in unformatted functions, we have seen get ch, get char, get che, etc. And then gets function, and then in the output function for unformatted functions, in order to display the output, we have puts, and then put char and put ch. And also we have seen the differences between the input functions which are available. So that is get char, get ch, and get che. So in the next video lecture, we'll discuss some more concepts of C programming. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.